Round 2 of the Genshin Impact Pokemon Battle Tournament is about to begin. Rosaria against Noelle. Rosaria has a Torterra with Bolt Fetch, which does not help it at all. The Key Berry with the defense boost is pretty nice, and this Torterra has a pretty good moveset. First impression won't be useful after the first move though, so it'll be hard for that to be helpful. Torterra did get pretty lucky with the EVs. Rosaria's Raichu has Iron Fist, which won't help its moves with its moveset, and Choice Scarf, which makes this Raichu 1.5 times as fast. However, this Raichu does not have a great moveset. 2 healing moves, which could keep it around for ages, but no attacking moves, with Corrosive Gas getting rid of items, and Spotlight not doing anything at all. Did get some good EVs there. Not the greatest stats though. This Ribombi's got Download, which will boost its attack and special attack based on the weaker defense, which this Ribombi is kind of both. This Ribombi has a moveset for both the types of attacks, so it will be helpful regardless. It also has an Enigma Berry, which will restore HP if it's hit by a super effective move, assuming it lives. This Ribombi did not get best attack stats though. Shift Gear will be able to cover its bad attack stat. Rosaria's Xerneas has Gale Wings and Never Melt Ice, which both are useless as it does not have a flying or an ice type move. However, its moveset is pretty good to go with the legendary stats. However, it did not get the best EVs. The Skuntank has Wimpart, which isn't an ability I'm a huge fan of, and Figgy Berry. However, this Skuntank does have an attack lowering nature, so that Figgy Berry will confuse it when it heals with it. Its moveset is mediocre, with Electro Ball with average speed, and Dragon Claw as its probably best attacking move, and the Wo-Chien with Stance Change and Twisted Spoon, which won't do anything. However, once again, this Wo-Chien's moveset is very good. It'll be able to heal and do large amounts of damage, and potentially even cover its Flare Blitz recoil. With a max attack stat, that Flare Blitz will be doing damage, and a special attack stat's even better. Noelle's Iron Moth has Solid Rock and Lychee Berry, both of which will help it out a bit, as long as it can live attacks long enough to be able to make use of the Lychee Berry. This Iron Moth has a very interesting moveset with Transform, Explosion, Vital Throw, and Low Sweep. If it's a ghost type, it won't be able to hit it, but it might be able to transform and be able to hit it afterwards. But if it's not, the thing might take a lot of damage. Unfortunately, its attack stat isn't quite as good as its special attack, but it got the stat investment for it. Solrock was gooey to lower speeds upon contact being made, and Silver Powder, which won't be helpful at all. Its moveset's okay, it's more of a support one, I guess. Trevenant has Tinted Lens, which allows not very effective moves to be doubled, acting as normal effective moves, and an Oranberry, which, when they're all level 100, it's not the best item. Once again, this Trevenant cannot hit ghost types, but it's a good thing that Rosaria does not have any ghost types. Sork has Comatose, so it won't be able to be statused, and a Yachi Berry, which it's not weak to ice, so that's useless. However, it's got Morning Sun, Fiery Dance, which can boost its special attack, Metal Claw, and Air Release. So it'll be doing with good attack stat. So this Sork will be able to do decent damage, and even that really low special attack will be able to be increased. Noelle's Entei has Compound Eyes, which might help it slightly, and Metal Coat, which won't help it. This Entei cannot hit ghost types, however, it will be doing damage if it's not a ghost type. Massive investment in EVs, and very good moves. And finally, Noelle's Shaman Sky, which will be able to heal if Rain is active, and it'll even be able to switch if it gets trapped. With an incredible moveset and incredible stats, this will be a real threat. The top KOs between Rosaria and Noelle, who have both won 2 games so far, and lost none, obviously, as they're in the winner's bracket, are Wo-Chien and Entei on 5, and then Noelle's Shaman Sky on 3. With the speed tiers, this could be a little inaccurate because I thought it was 2 times speed for Choice Scarf, is Iron Moth and Raichu being the fastest Pokemon for their teams, but Noelle's team is mostly faster than Rosaria's team. However, Noelle does have 2 Pokemon slower than every Pokemon on Rosaria's team. And the battle's begun! Noelle leads with Solrock and Rosaria leads with Torterra. Torterra gets the first impression off on the first turn, super effective. Solrock lowers so many stats of the Torterra though. Torterra immediately switches out, as the Solrock does with the punning shot. Raichu goes for Soft Boiled, and Trevenant goes... Trevenant goes for Captivate, Raichu just tries to heal. Trevenant goes for the Fury attack. How many times? It'll hit twice. Raichu switches into the Skuntank on the body press and gets off a Dragon Claw, doing some okay damage. Trevenant goes for another body press. Skuntank gets a very resistant Electro Ball, doing not much damage at all. The crit on one of the attacks, getting 3 hits on the Fury attack. Skuntank is switched back out to Torterra as the Stun Spore is immune. Torterra's berry has activated after the tail slap, and Torterra gets so much damage out with the super effective wing attack. So it goes to the Meadow Claw, but the defense is up. Goes for the Fiery Dance. So Bruce gets the special attack boost, but then goes down. Shaman Sky comes in after the Saw. Torterra wastes the Big Blast Burn turn by going for first impression, but then still takes a lot of damage and goes down easily to another Psychic. Xerneas comes in, the Big Blast Glide. Xerneas got burned. Xerneas is taking damage from the burn. Solrock comes in. As Xerneas goes for the Shadow Thief, the burn allows Solrock to just live. Xerneas continues to take damage. Solrock sets up defenses, but goes down to a super effective Grassy Glide. Xerneas is slowed. Shaman comes back in, hits the Rock Wrecker. Xerneas just lives to be able to get off a Smart Strike before going down to the burn. Shaman has to recharge this turn, but Skuntank switches out to Raichu. Wo-Chien immunes. Wo-Chien's not taking damage from this Shaman and gets a Flare Blitz off that. The Shaman barely lives. Shaman gets another Rock Wrecker up before going down to another Flare Blitz. It's a close match. Wo-Chien goes for Muddy Water, lowering the Trevenant's accuracy, but it was resisted. Trevenant manages 4 hits with the Fury attack before getting another accuracy drop from Wo-Chien's Muddy Water. Trevenant takes it out. Trevenant switches out, getting accuracy back as the Entei comes in, prepares for a Skull Bash, which gets off easily after the Skuntank only goes for an Electro Ball. The Ribombee comes in, the Iron Moth comes in, the Ribombee switches out to Raichu. Raichu heals. Iron Moth explodes, the Raichu barely living on 5% as it heals up again. Trevenant goes for Body Press, does some decent damage. Ribombee comes back in, gets the attack boost from down mode. Ribombee goes for the Shift Gear, basically got 2 Dragon Dances up now, goes for the Sludge Bomb, which is neutral. Trevenant goes for the Body Press, but it's very resisted by the Ribombee. Entei comes back in as the Ribombee sets up another Shift Gear, and hits the Dragon Dance, doing some decent damage. Entei goes for the Brick Break, as Ribombee gets another Shift Gear up. This Ribombee is the fastest thing on the field and then just switches, losing all its stat boosts as the Raichu barely tanks an Uproar. Goes for Corrosive Gas, and it goes down. It's just the Ribombee against two of Noelle's Pokemon. Ribombee really low, lands a Sludge Bomb, doesn't kill the Entei. Entei's locked into Uproar, and the game is over. Noelle wins and moves on to the next round.